Well, guys, we are ready to start our second semi-final between Newtown Bulls and Ariana Cricket Club. Great performance all through the season, and you have showed your talent and well-deserved semi-finals today. So let's have a toss for the game, and we'll go from there. So we have the coin.
Ariana is the host, so Ariana flip the coin.
Flip the coin, and we will call.
Heads.
It's tails.
Testing.
We will go for batting first.
You will bat?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, so why did you choose to bat today?
The reason the pitch hitting phase is looking dry, and we had good results as well in our previous matches. The batting first, and we have very strong bowling side, so therefore we just wanted to put all the pressure on the bowling. Okay. So therefore I just wanted to move away the batting first.
Excellent. So, Tokif, sorry, Mohit, are you comfortable bowling first?
If we won the toss, we should have been doing the bowling first too, because we've been chasing past like 3 matches. So yeah, we're good with it.
All right, great. Well, good luck.
All right,
Good luck, sir. Good luck.
Thank you. Good luck.
Okay, good luck.
All right, thanks.
Dominate the pitch with Redzord gear. Shop the full collection now at redzord.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second semifinal in this T10 ANCL tournament right here in the beautiful Alexandria Whitman field. Conditions are not ideal. Clouds, slow drizzling rain, dew conditions, wet grounds, wet pitch. We just finished and wrapped up a cracking match, this first semifinal between MLC Vikings and True Warriors, where True Warriors ended up winning. But what a beautiful, beautiful, massive 6 in the mid-wicket direction. Ariana American Cricket Club, won the toss and chose to bat first. Despite the wet conditions, knowing their batting strength, and wasting no time. Imran Rashid, one of the best batsmen ANCL has to offer. Wasting no time. One of the biggest 6s, probably matching Parvez Habibi's 6 in the first semifinal. Mid-wicket direction, goes way outside the park for a massive 6. Imran Rashid and Nasibullah Waziri, 2 incredibly amazing, powerful hitters of the ball, opening for Ariana American CC. And Tawqif Khan, the captain of Newtown Bulls, bowling the first over. 8 runs off the first 2 deliveries so far. A short pitch delivery gets cut in the point direction for a very quick single. Beautiful running between the wickets. Imran Rashid, I should say, 21 matches recorded on cricket clubs, nearly 1,000 runs already. An incredibly powerful batsman, doing his part already in this game, putting pressure on Tawqif. A low full toss delivery that Nasibullah hits on the leg side. And once again, beautiful running between the wickets and a huge appeal for a run out. The umpire is not having anything, just running to the wickets to fix them. Beautiful start so far for Ariana American CC. This team has always been making to semifinals and always topping the tables in regular seasons, but falling short. Could today be the day where they make it to the finals and give True Warriors a fight? Two incredible teams currently facing one another in the second semifinal. A very nice start so far by Ariana, 11 off the first 4, putting a lot of pressure on Tawqif. A much better delivery by the captain. A swing and a miss by Nasibullah Waziri, who himself is a pretty decent batsman for Ariana. Ariana, much like True Warriors, is pretty deep in batting and bowling. A complete package of a team. Another low full toss delivery, swings it, goes for a single inside the circle. Fielder collects it, and a single is taken. 12 runs off that first over. Newton Bulls definitely does have some power hitters as well. I'm thinking maybe at least 120 will be required to win this game for Ariana. Chose to bat first despite winning the toss in this dew condition. But looking at the forecast, I don't think the weather is going to change much. I don't think the dew is going anywhere. If you're a batting side, if you've always done well batting first, despite the conditions, despite the wet grounds and the pitch, you should stick with your guns and choose to bat first, which is exactly what Mustafa, the captain for Ariana American CC, did. Won the toss, chose to bat first, and so far it's working out for them. 13 runs so far. It's a bit of a huddle up going on, a little bit of confusion perhaps. The keeper is hurt. We'll take a short break and we'll be right back. Welcome back. Once again, you are watching the second semifinal of this T10 ANCL tournament right here in Alexandria, Virginia. A white delivery. This game is between Ariana American CC and Newton Bulls, who both teams fought some amazing teams to get to this position. This is the second semifinal. They're playing for a spot in the final to play against the power-hitting team that is True Warriors, who already clinched their spot in the final and will be playing at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. A massive hit, but the ball goes straight in the air. Will there be a catch? Doesn't seem to be. No fielder there, but the ball does not travel far. It's right inside the boundary line for a quick double by Ariana American CC. Beautiful conditions in the sense of temperature, but it is cloudy It's slowly drizzling, wet on the ground, wet on the pitch. Temperature is perfect, but the conditions not ideal for cricket. Nonetheless, we saw a firecracking of a match in the beginning between MLC Vikings and True Warriors, where True Warriors came victorious. A beautiful delivery, a swing and a miss by Nasibullah. Walid Majid comes into the attack. First 3 deliveries by Walid Majid went for wides, then a double, but now a dot delivery, a much needed dot delivery. Another cutter on the offside ball, goes way in the air, but no fielder present to make the catch. Pretty good running between the wickets as well, but pretty good fielding as well. Another double for Nasibullah. A lot of chatter, a lot of clapping, a lot of encouragement coming from the dugout. It seems like the scoreboard is moving in the direction that Ariana American CC is hoping for. 19 runs already in just the first 9 deliveries of the game. Beautiful swing. It goes straight in the mid-off, stays inside the circle for a single. Imran Rashid, one of the best batsmen ANCL has only faced 3 deliveries and scored 9, one of the biggest sixes of the day. And the mid-wicket is back on strike. Will he go for it? Ball 1 in this delivery, or will he see a couple of balls to see if he can set himself? Guys like Imran does not need much time to get set. If it's a loose delivery, I can guarantee you it's outside the park. A lot of pressure already on Walid. Bowling. The pressure shows. This is the 4th wide delivery of the over. He knows who he is bowling to. He knows it's Imran, and he knows what Imran is capable of. So there's definitely some mind games. There's definitely some pressure that Walid is facing. Let's see what he does this time. Another wide delivery. This is now the 5th extra in this over. It's almost looking like he doesn't want to ball to Imran. I don't blame him when you got someone like Imran on strike. Unless you are Shoaib Akhtar, I don't think you would want to ball to him. Definitely a magician in the batsman position. A lot of pressure on Walid. 22 runs already in just 10 deliveries. A lot of excitement in the dugout. Much better delivery here. Straight to the body, a little bit of a short delivery. Imran just nudges it on the left side for a single. First semifinal between MLC Vikings and True Warriors ended about 20 minutes ago, where True Warriors came out victorious. And they're still hanging out. It is about 11:54 Eastern Standard Time. The final of this season is set to begin in about 2.5 hours. True Warriors sticking around, watching this game, watching who they will face in the final. What a luxury that is. They don't have to sweat in this game. They're just sitting back, joking around, enjoying a beautiful game, and waiting to see who they will face in the final in about 2.5 hours. But at the moment, Ariana in the driver's seat, 23 runs in just the first 11 deliveries. A shorter delivery that goes straight to the mid-off direction, an easy catch, and Nasibullah Waziri goes out facing 8 deliveries and scoring 8 runs. First wicket falls for Ariana. 2 overs down, 23 for 1. The captain himself, Muhammad Mustafa, comes on the crease, although he has to take the non-striker position, as that was the last ball of the over where the wicket fell. Ariana's captain, Mustafa, an exceptional all-rounder, an exceptional leg spinner, a great leader. 2 overs down, 23 for 1. Another top edge. That ball goes straight in the air. The fielder is right under it, but drops the catch. We witness sharp fielding and sharp catching in the first semifinal by True Warriors, and really unfortunate and terrible fielding by MLC Vikings. I believe they dropped nearly 5 catches, and that costed them the game, as the game got very close towards the end. Had they made those catches, maybe they would have been in the final instead of True Warriors. These catches, these drop catches, are often game changers, and this by itself could have been a game-changing moment. Imran's wicket would be crucial, but an opportunity missed by the fielding side. Bowler Faizan Iftikhar certainly unhappy that a simple routine catch was dropped. The batsman did not even take a single in that. It seems like, at least according to the scoreboard. Oh no, they did take one. Mustafa, the captain, rotates the wicket, probably what is needed. You want to make sure Imran is on strike as much as you want, as much as you can. Do your best to get him on strike. Although every single person on this Ariana team is incredible, if I had to choose who I would want on strike, I would want someone like Imran, who just on cue hits a pretty low traveling 6 in the mid-wicket direction. That ball did not have any height to it, but it definitely had distance, and it hits the fences for a 6. They're going back to what a new batsman's role should be every time they come into these situations. You want to give the set batsman as much strike as possible, especially if that person's name is Imran. Top edge ball goes straight in the air. Will this be a catch? A couple of up and down in the hands of the fielder, but ends up on the 3rd bounce safely in his hands. Huge wicket of Imran going down. Nonetheless, 17 runs off of just 7 deliveries, hitting 2 sixes by Imran. Will his contribution be enough? We shall see. 31 runs and a wicket after 2.5. Newton Bulls must be feeling pretty confident now that Imran is out. But what they don't know, and they probably do, that this team does not rely on one batsman. The entire squad, it's filled with hitters and power hitters. Let's see who comes on strike now. And it is Ghorzang Rawufi, my apologies. Ghorzang is a powerful hitter himself. And he's going to be taking the strike. Two new batsmen, non-striker and the captain himself, Mohammad Mustafa, has already faced 2 deliveries for a single. And Khorzang Raoufi now on strike. A left-handed batsman, could that play a role in this game? The lefty-righty combination can really tire down the fielding squad. We'll see if that plays a role in this game. Last delivery of this over hits it beautifully on the extra covers. Ball rolls down outside the boundary for a 4. A beautiful start by Khorzang Raoufi. And an excellent, needed boundary as well after Imran's wicket falling to lift up the dugout, to lift up Ariana. 3 overs down, 35 for 2. $35 for 3. 35 after 3, my apologies, with 2 wickets down. Captain on strike, Mohammad Mustafa. A low full toss ends up being a pretty decent delivery as Mustafa is bold. Crucial wicket again by Newton Bowles. Tokif Hunt comes back on strike despite giving 12 runs in the first over. And gets a pretty big wicket of the captain himself, who goes out for just 1 run after 3 deliveries. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a game in our hands. New batsman coming on strike, Sulaiman Ahmadi. He's only played 8 games, that has been recorded on Cricket Club's 45 runs. An all-rounder, it seems like, because he's also taken 9 wickets. But that was a crucial wicket. Imran, Mustafa, Nasibullah. These are game-changing players, and for their wickets to have fallen already in the 4th over, can it be crucial? Ariana need a partnership of some kind. Their runs are decent, 35 after 3.1, but they need to hold the wickets a little bit longer. Let's see what Sulaiman Ahmadi does. Pretty loose delivery on the leg side, an easy pull. The ball is not traveling again. Conditions are pretty wet, which should have been a routine boundary, only goes for 2. Nonetheless, a decent start by Sulaiman Ahmadi. More full delivery that he pulls to the left side and then goes for a boundary. An excellent start by Sulaiman Ahmadi. Square leg boundary, no fielder present. Again, some cheers coming out of Ariana dugout. $41 for 3. The score is definitely coming. The wickets are a bit troublesome, especially the folks who have gotten out. But let's see, these young boys, they need to step it up. The shorter delivery, but this one goes straight in the air. No fielder present. Ball drops right behind the bowler himself. A miss throw and miss hit of the wickets in an attempt to get that run out, but an overthrow run comes in. Unnecessary mistake by the captain himself. These little extra runs can come in and play a pretty crucial role down the line, but felt from where I'm sitting. It's not necessary for that wicket to fall, that run out chance, but an extra run given nonetheless. A massive hit straight in the long off direction. It is caught, but by a bystander outside the boundary. It goes for 6. The long off fielder just watches it sail over his head. A lot of celebration on the sidelines. Massive hit. Not a lot of shuffling of the feet, standing still. Nothing but power. Suleiman Ahmadi, a young gun. 14 runs off the first 4 deliveries he's faced. A boundary and a 6. Let's see what he does next. Swing and a miss. 49 runs already in the 4 overs that has been bowled. Beautiful stuff. 4 overs down, 49 for 3. Beautiful running between the wickets between these 2 batsmen. Really putting a lot of pressure on the fielding side. 50 up for Ariana in the first delivery of the 5th over. They're definitely on par for hitting or going well beyond 120, 125 at the current rate that they're going. Slower delivery for a single. Maybe 2. Oh, this time the second one is denied. The lefty-righty does put a lot of pressure on the fielding side, constantly having to change fielding, running back and forth, tiring them down. But Suleiman Ahmadi once again on strike. 14 runs off the first 5 deliveries he's faced. Types of games for these types of players who have not played a lot definitely helps their top edge. Goes straight to the fielder, but actually goes over the slip and bounces and rolls towards the boundary, but it, again, the dew conditions does not travel, slows down, does not go for a boundary. Another double. Back to what I was saying, Suleiman Ahmadi, a young guy, These are the types of games that will help him in the future build some confidence. Unfortunately for him, an edge is taken by the keeper and he gets out. But nonetheless, a decent knock. 16 runs off of just 7 deliveries. Good going so far as the runs go, but 4 wickets down already. 54 for 4 after 4.4.
Dominate the pitch with Redzord gear. Shop the full collection now at redzord.com.
Are falling, runs are coming. Nothing to worry for Ariana at the moment, as they have already put some runs on the board. The wickets are definitely falling. Excellent start by Imran. Pretty decent knock by Suleiman Ahmadi as well. Nazir Dawi is the next batsman, and he's not one to mess with either. Like I said, the entire squad are definitely power hitters and folks who can definitely put runs on the board. Swing and a miss by Nazir. He's an exceptional all-rounder. The inning is not even halfway done. There's plenty of time left with 4 wickets down. Will they play conservative or will they actually go for it? That's the question. First 2 deliveries to Nazir, 2 dot balls, 2 beautiful deliveries. An exceptionally nice over by
Dominate the pitch with Redzord gear. Shop the full collection now at redzord.com.
Much different than his first over.
Dominate the pitch with Redzord gear.
Effort of 12 runs. But he did take Imran's wicket, and I think that was pretty crucial in itself. 5 overs down, 54 for 4.
Dominate the pitch with Redzord gear. Shop the full collection now at redzord.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second semi-final between Ariana American Cricket Club and Newton Bulls Cricket Club. A huge appeal for a leg by wicket, but the umpire is not having any of it. A run comes in. Fielding has to change. righty lefty, really putting a lot of pressure on Newton Bulls. My name is Bejan. I'm here to commentate and bring these games to you. This is the second semifinal in the T10 ANCL. First semifinal went in true Warriors way, where they defeated MLC Vikings. Beautiful running between the wickets once again. Ghorzang and Nazir Dawi are definitely pushing for these 2 runs in these doubles, knowing that singles in these T10 will just not be enough. 6s and boundaries and doubles are needed. 58 for 4 after half of the 6th over done. Beautiful bowling by Rafe Ali, putting pressure on the batsman's side. Runs are slowing down. Just 5 runs in the last over and 5 runs in this over in the first 4 deliveries in a T10 match, where you want to at least aim for 12-16 and over. A beautiful shot on the leg side that goes for a boundary. A loose delivery by the bowler that Nazir Dawi does not waste. Goes for a boundary. Nine now off this over. Last ball still to come. Much better delivery. Definitely trying to push for 2, but Nazir denies the second run. Ghorzang already made it all the way half the pitch. But 10 off that over now. 64 for 4. With just 4 overs left, they have to aim for at least 110, 120. It's starting to look a little more difficult for them to achieve that goal. Ariana desperate for some boundaries and some 6s at the moment. There's still plenty of time still left. There's still some excellent batsmen, both on the crease and behind. And if there's one thing we know about Ariana, their bowling side is pretty big as well. This ball is hit really high in the air. Will it be a catch? And the answer is yes, a beautiful catch. The ball went way up in the air. It felt like it was up there for a long time. But a decent catch by the fielder in the long on position. Maybe another couple of meters and it would have been a 6. But another wicket falls for Ariana. This one of Nazir Dawi. The intention was there, and that's all you can ask for if you're the captain for Ariana. You have to go in with full intent with just 3.5 overs to go. Mid-60s at this position is just not enough. They need to put a pretty big target for Newton Bulls to have to chase, and they need runs, and they need runs now. New batsman on strike, and it's Anwar Khan Sadat, the wicket keeper. Short delivery, pulled up in the air, fielder under the ball and catches it again. Again, we're talking about a couple of meters here and there, and both of these wickets could have been 6s, but fielder right on the boundary line collects the ball. These catches are not easy in this type of high pressure game, semi-final. Ladies and gentlemen, the bowler is on a hat trick. Pressure is now on Ariana's side. 6 wickets down, 64 runs in the 7th over. Not looking good at the moment. Zarik comes on strike. Mustafa, the captain for Ariana, is really hoping there are some runs. A lot of nervous feelings in the dugout at the moment. Wickets are falling relatively fast. If there's one thing we know about Ariana, it's a very strong bowling squad. They'll feel like they'll be able to defend any target. But at the moment, they need some runs on the board, and they need them fast. Another beautiful delivery by Mohammad Tahir. It was a hat-trick ball. He's bowled 3 deliveries, 2 wickets, and a dot. Could this be a 2-wicket maiden over? We will see. Oh my goodness, the batsman goes outside the crease, charging the ball, misses it altogether. A simple collection by the wicketkeeper and stumping. Mohammad Tahir has bowled 4 deliveries, taken 3 wickets, has not given a single run. Ariana collapsing badly in a crucial semi-final game. 7 wickets down, 64 runs. Mohammad Tahir really bringing his A game. 3 wickets in just 4 deliveries. Could this be a maiden 3-wicket over? We will see. Javed Nurzad, an exceptional fast bowler, comes on strike, but he's also an incredible batsman. He's a left-handed batsman as well. We now have 2 left-handed batsmen on the pitch. Just 20 deliveries to go, 3 overs and 2 balls in this over. What is the intention here? Mohammad Tahir, 4 deliveries, 3 wickets, 0 runs. Is the intention to just not attack Mohammad Tahir and just wait till this over is done, wait for another bowler? Or do we not care and just go for it right here, right now? 7 wickets down. What a crucial over this has turned out to be. Ariana in full pressure at the moment. Wickets are falling really fast. What will Javed Nurzad do? Play cautiously or attack the first delivery? Batsman ready, bowler. Pretty decent delivery, but nicely placed for a double by Javed Nurzad. What felt like a Yorker, just gently tapped on the leg side for a 2. We now know the answer. It will not be a maiden over. Last ball of this over. There's a lot of chatter on the sidelines, a lot of chatter on the dugouts. Once again, True Warriors is on the side waiting and watching as well. Beautiful delivery again. Not a lot of appeal from the bowler. There were a couple of batsmen who did appeal, but fell in deaf ears. 7 overs down, 66 for 7.
Dominate the pitch with Redzord gear. Shop the full collection now at redzord.com.
Javed Nurzad on strike. 8th over. Another swing and a miss. There's an appeal, but the umpire is not having it. Already down 4 deliveries in this over. Just 2 so far. My apologies. Horzang is on strike. He's pretty set. He's faced 9 deliveries, 12 runs already. Massive hit. Will it be enough? Drop catch on the mid-wicket direction. Quick couple of runs. It's a short delivery. It was a loose delivery. Perhaps Horzang is upset with himself that he wasn't able to connect with the ball properly. That should have gone outside the park for a 6. Ended up being a drop catch with just 2 runs. 70 runs now on the board for Ariana. A wide ball on the leg side. I must say, Newton has been pretty good in the bowling department, only given a handful of extras, but this one, Horzang finally connects with the ball somewhere in the deep square leg, between the deep square leg and mid-wicket direction for a 6. The fielder does jump and tries and it makes an attempt to catch the ball, but it sails over his head for a... The umpire is now calling a boundary. I thought it was a 6. No, it is a 6. Given 6. At least that's what it says in the cricket clubs at the moment, but we'll see. No, it has just been changed back to a boundary. Maybe if the fielder was on the boundary ropes, this would have been an easy catch, but nonetheless a boundary, a much needed boundary, and a single in the last delivery as well. 10 runs off that over. This is the type of over they need. 76 for 7 after 8. Sorry, that's 6. The boundary was in the last over of the last delivery of the last over. This single came in the first ball of this over. This ball goes way up in the air. A very difficult catch. Running fielder tries to make an attempt for it, but drops it. The ball was in the air for a very long time. Not an easy catch to make. Drops it nonetheless and gets a couple of runs in this over. Javed Nurzad knew he had to rotate for Horzang, a much more set batsman. And he got a single in the first delivery, and Horzang went for it in the second one. Ball went up in the air, but dropped catch. This one is also in the air, inside the circle. A couple of bounces, and again, very quick running between the wickets for another 2. I think Javed is definitely doing his part to make sure Horzang, a much more set batsman on strike. He's got 22 off of 13 deliveries with 2 boundaries. Remember, Mohammad Tahir in his first over only gave up 2 runs and took 3 wickets. He's back attacking, and 5 runs off the first 3 deliveries of these 2 left-handed batsmen so far. Will there be more? That's the question. Horzang goes for a pretty big hit over the point fielder, but the extra deep point comes to collect the ball, and they're pretty good running between the wickets, and they ended up getting 3. Of a routine double, they end up getting 3 runs. Very nice running between Javed and Horzang, the 2 left-handed batsmen. They are doing everything they can. Javed is on fire. He's a speedy runner between the wickets. And on the flip side, and we'll talk more about Javed later in the second innings, probably one of the fastest bowlers I've ever faced. I've played with him multiple times. I've been lucky enough to be on his team, so I don't have to face him, but he's exceptional. Another beautiful hit by Javed. Scorecard is moving. Ariana is definitely doing their part in moving the scorecard. Will it be enough? We will find out. But like I said, they're a very strong bowling side as well. And they feel comfortable in defending any target. 84 runs, 1 delivery to go in the 9th over. Already 9 off of this over. Ghorzang on strike for the last delivery. 25 runs off of 14 deliveries. What would he do? Will he take a single to tap strike for the last over, or will he just go for it? But going back to Javed, he is one of the fastest bowlers I've ever faced. One of the most experienced bowlers. Has played cricket all his life. Left-handed pacer. Not easy for batsmen to pick up. Exceptional all-rounder. And he's doing his part in this game to make sure the runs are coming for Ariana, and more importantly, putting Ghorzang as much as he can on strike. Last delivery of the second last over. Let's go. Beautiful little flick of the wrist shot. It's unfortunate for him that the ball finds the fielder, and a really good catch by the fielder. Diving catch at that. Ghorzang falls. 8 wickets down after 84. Beautiful innings by Ghorzang. 25 runs. Falls short. I'm sure Mustafa, the captain of Ariana, wanted him to face the last 6 deliveries. He was pretty set. He goes for a flick attempt, and on the leg side, fielder makes a diving catch. These are the types of fielding you need to do in order to win these kinds of games. 1 over to go. Wali Ibrahimi is the next batsman, but Javed Nurzad is on strike. He puts on his helmet as the bowler is a pacer. 84 for 8 after 9, and I'm sure Mustafa and Ariana American Cricket Club would want at least 100. Will Javed and Wali get 16 off this over? We shall see. Now they only have to get 15 as the first delivery goes on the offside, a wide delivery. Crucial death over this is. And Walid Majid, who was given 12 runs and taken a wicket in the first over, 11 runs and a wicket in the first over, starts with a wide on the offside. Surely Javed is thinking going for it as early as possible. This one he leaves hoping for a wide delivery, but must have been right over the line as the umpire does not give it a wide. 5 deliveries to go. At this point, anything above 95 would be what Ariana would be hoping for, but they need runs. This Newton Bulls team is not a team that wouldn't be able to chase 80s and 90s. But what Ariana does have is a pretty strong bowling side. And one of their best bowlers is currently batting and on strike, Javed Nurzad. 5 deliveries to go. Ooh, another miss hit by Javed. Wali Ibrahimi on the non-striker end runs for it for a bye, but the umpire, the wicket keeper, collects the ball and hits it. Direct hit to wickets. Another run-out opportunity. Wali Ibrahimi goes down. 9 wickets now down. 85 runs on the board. Just 3 deliveries left. And Abdul Nasir comes to the crease. This is not looking very good for Ariana American Cricket Club. But once again, we do know their bowling squad. We do know that they're definitely capable of defending any target, let alone 10 plus runs and over target. Will they reach that milestone of 100 to give Newton Bowls 10 plus required run rate? Currently, if the inning ended, they would be at 8.6. Still a respectable required run rate for Ariana, but they need to push that a little more. Makes a connection with the ball and gets a single, putting Javed back on strike. Javed has already faced 8 deliveries, sorry. And will he be able to do some magic in these last 2 deliveries? We will see. Crucial last 2 deliveries for Ariana. He swings and the ball goes way in the air in the long on direction, and the fielder makes the catch. Once again, a very difficult catch. And that ends Ariana American Cricket Club's innings. They only scored 86, so the target is 87 for Newton Bowls. Let's see the match summaries. Pretty excellent bowling towards the end. Remember, Ariana were close to 50 in the first 4, and they were only able to get less than 40 in the last 6 overs. Pretty good start by Imran, and an excellent outing by Khorzan. Sulaiman Ahmadi gave it a pretty decent knock as well, not wasting any time. But at the end of the day, they're all out with a ball to spare at the end. And the target for Newton Bowls is 87. Newton Bowls definitely started pretty slow on the bowling side, but picked it up really well. And it came at a pretty good time. Mohammad Tahir, really the game changer. He only gave 2 runs in his first over, took 3 wickets. He was on a hat-trick delivery at one point. But beautiful bowling all around. Thanks for watching. We'll take a short break and we'll come back after the break for the second innings.
Dominate the pitch with Redzord gear. Shop the full collection now at redzord.com. Dominate the pitch with Redzord gear. Shop the full collection now at redzord.com.
करो, मुझे 10 में व्हाट्सएप हो सकते हैं बयान।
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Bejan Hamdat welcoming you again for the second half of this second semi-final between Ariana American Cricket Club and Newton Bulls, where Mustafa, the captain of Ariana American, won the toss and elected to bat first. They put up 86 runs on the board and now have to defend 87. Newton Bulls is now batting, hoping to chase 87. Javed Nurzad, an exceptionally fast bowler, comes into the attack, and Walid Majid and Faizan Iftikhar are the two opening batsmen. If I know Javed as well as I do, he's going to go for the wickets every time and hope to get some wickets early on, pulling the game back in their favor. Very fast bowler, a left-handed pacer at that. Really putting a lot of fear and pressure on the batsman. The fielder present and gets two, perhaps saved a boundary. Starting pretty strong, Newton Bulls. Facing Ariana's best bowler. 3 runs off the first 3 deliveries. 8.7 required run rate. Well, the shorter delivery gets punished on the leg side. Just a few bounces that goes for the boundary. Excellent start for Newton Bulls Cricket Club. A lot of cheering, a lot of support coming from the dugout. Seven runs off the first 4 deliveries. Some changes in the field already. Mustafa talking to Javed, bringing the fine, deep third man inside the circle, and taking a fielder outside on the leg side. A Yorker that gets tapped in for a single. Excellent start so far for Newton. 8 runs off the first 5 deliveries. Again, 8.7 required run rate. Going in pretty good so far. Much better delivery. A huge appeal by Javed and the entire team. But the umpire's not having it. 1 over down, 8 runs for none.
Dominate the pitch with Redzord gear. Shop the full collection now at redzord.com.
Iftikhar, the two opening batsmen. 8 runs on the first over. Suleiman Ahmadi, who had a pretty good knock in the batting for Ariana American Cricket Club, comes to the attack. A beautiful cut between slip and gully. Goes for the boundary. Field is pretty wet, but beautiful timed cut. This time the ball does travel, but do not playing a role in slowing that ball. Walid Majid, beautiful cut. Seemed what the ball was between the gully and the point position. Boundary off the first ball of this over. A routine stop. Ball slowly goes to the point fielder. A quick run between the wickets. A single is taken. Good start for Newton. The first 2 deliveries of this over. Getting closer and closer in this chase. And under the bat delivery, full length, and he goes way hard for it. Right in the long on, straight down the middle for a huge 6. Straight 6s are not easy to come. And Faizan Iftikhar punishes Suleiman Ahmadi for a massive 6 straight down the wickets. Game is getting out of hand for Ariana American. "19 runs off the first 3 deliveries. Good comeback after that 6 for Suleiman Ahmadi. 2 dot deliveries. Straight to the body delivery that goes on the leg side for a quick double. Faizan definitely wanted that second one, while Walid Majid did not. Faizan ended up convincing Walid to make that effort for the second run. 2 runs does come off that delivery. 21 after 2 overs for none. Sort of shouting coming from the dugout. Akhri over for the power play. Last over shouts coming from the dugout, meaning with no wickets down, no pressure of wickets down, they're definitely being pushed to go for it. The last over of the power play. During the power play, only 2 fielders can be outside. Crucial over. Javed Nurzad back in the attack. A leg side wide. A much needed wicket comes as Javed Mirzad.
Dominate
Pacers
the
will do
pitch
what
with
Pacers
Red Zod
always
gear.
will do.
Shop the full collection now
Yorker.
at redzod.com.
Missed by the batsman. Bold. A much needed wicket comes in for Ariana. Newton bowls now 23 for 1. Still 4 deliveries to go. Could this be the moment when the game changes, the tide turns? But at the moment, Newton bowls sitting comfortable, needing only 64 runs and 46 deliveries.
Dominate the pitch with Redzord gear. Shop the full collection now at redzord.com. Dominate the pitch with Redzord gear. Shop the full collection now at redzord.com.
Welcome back to the second semi-final of this ANCL T10 leather ball tournament between Ariana American Cricket Club and Newton Bulls Cricket Club. Newton Bulls, chasing a target of 87, has already put 55 runs in the first 5 overs. Looking like it's in their hands. It's their game to lose. A run-up potential and a huge appeal. The umpire is not having any of it. Seems like the batsman made it to the crease comfortably. But a lot of pressure now on Newton Bulls. 2 new batsmen on strike. Started really well. Faizan Iftikhar, 21 off to 10. 2 sixes and a boundary. Walid Majid, 13 off of 8 deliveries, 2 boundaries. And Mohammad Moiz, 16 off of just 6 deliveries, 2 massive sixes. And currently we have 2 new batsmen, Mohammad Tahir and Talha Ayub, on strike. 31 runs needed in just 28 deliveries. The game is again, just like the first semifinal, coming down to the wire. Will Ariana defend its target? 2 new batsmen could definitely play a role. If they slow down in getting the runs, Ariana might be in a good chance, but currently speaking, pretty massive hit, but it goes straight in the air. Unfortunately for Ariana, a dropped catch, getting 2 runs. Horzang, the bowler, pretty unhappy. Again, these are very, very easy catches being dropped. Drop catches definitely play a big role in these kinds of matches. Semi-final, a chance to play in the final on the line. Drop catch can definitely come back to haunt them later on. Talha Ayub is doing what he can to push the scorecard, but that was the opportunity, that was the game. As the sun slowly comes out behind the clouds, and it seems like maybe the conditions for the final starting in just an hour, a little over an hour, it's looking like we might be playing under the sun. Beautiful weather right now. Pretty decent delivery by Horzang. Swing and a miss by Mohammad Tahir. Very, very close game right now. 28 runs needed and 25 deliveries, it seems like. As long as Ariana controls the boundaries, they might have a chance towards the end. But they also need a couple of wickets. Just 3 down at the moment. Much more fuller delivery. Goes straight down. Batsmen are calling for 2. Will they go for 2? They do. A little bit of a misfield. Could they come back for 3? And they do. Unfortunate by the fielder. They end up getting 3 runs on that delivery. And now we're looking at 25 needed in the last 4 overs. Newton Bulls definitely in the driver's seat at the moment. A lot of pressure on Ariana. Will they fail in this semifinal. We shall see. Seems like the senior players of Ariana huddling together on who to give this 7th over to. Game is getting close and close. It seems like Nazir Davi is the man. Only 7 runs in the last over by Ghorzan. Pretty decent over. Would have been a lot less if that catch was taken by Nazir. Seemed like a routine catch, but dropped at the end. Very close game. Just 25 runs needed and 24 deliveries. And Nazir Davi comes to the attack. A lot of talking in the field. Words of encouragement by Mustafa, the captain. Decent line, decent length, but the line was a little off. A wide delivery. Scores are pretty even at the moment. 24 needed and 24. Beautiful delivery this time by Nazir. He is an exceptional bowler. He is an exceptional all-rounder. And I always say to any cricket player, if you want to be a star, you want to shine in these kinds of high-pressure moments. There's a lot of pressure right now on Ariana and on all the bowlers and fielders. Nazir definitely under pressure. Will he perform a much fuller delivery? Beautiful delivery, swing and a miss by Mohammad Tahir. Mind you, Mohammad Tahir is the guy. It's the bowler that changed the trajectory of this game. Coming in and bowling 2 incredibly nice overs. First over, 2 runs, 3 wickets. He was on hat trick. A fuller delivery, a huge shot on the point side, and it goes for a boundary. Excellent pickup by the batsman. Currently, Mohammad Tahir is single-handedly changing this game, both with his bat and ball. 9 runs off of 10, just what Newton Bulls needed. Doing well. Nazir Davi definitely under pressure right now. Still has the ball. 3 additional deliveries here. A much better length this time. A swing and a miss. 5 runs already off this over. 4 deliveries gone. 2 to go. Will he take a wicket? Will he get a couple of dot deliveries? That's definitely what Mustafa and Ariana team is hoping for. Slightly shorter delivery that goes for a boundary between mid-wicket and square leg. Runs are coming for Newton Bulls. Pressure all over Ariana now. Just 16 needed and 19 deliveries. 9 runs already off this over. Still 1 ball to go. A lot of pressure. Definitely on Ariana. Newton Bulls sitting pretty right now. They need to do what they're doing right now. They need to get the runs coming in. You don't want to wait till the last over. Full toss delivery. Gets smacked again between mid-wicket and square leg. And an easy double. 11 off that over. Just 14 runs left in the last 3 overs. Wali Ibrahimi is brought back to the attack. I feel like Mustafa is holding Horzan Raufi's over for the last couple of overs. Let's see if Wali can recover from his first over. Just 14 left in the last 3 overs. Here we go. Beautiful delivery, huge appeal. Umpire Hashim is not having any of it. Excellent line and length. Deceiving the batsman who goes for a swing, but perhaps hits the ground, making that sound that prompted the huge appeal. Getting pretty close, 14 now left in just 17 deliveries. Coming down to the wire, Newton Bulls captain definitely wants to finish this quicker than 10 overs. Will they succeed? Much better delivery. That is a swept for a single on the leg side. Newton Bulls captain shouting from the dugout. Sola Petera. 16 balls, 13 runs required. At this point, just singles and doubles will do. Pretty big hit that goes straight in the long on direction. One bounce to Javed Nurzat, the fielder, who collects the ball cleanly and just throws it in. Another run comes in for Newton. Mohammad Tahir currently leading the MVP talks. His delivery in the first over really changed the trajectory of this game. 3 wickets and just 2 runs. He was on a hat trick at one point. I feel like those 2 overs he did ended up taking 4 wickets and only giving up 11 runs. Is where we are right now. Getting very close to a victory for Newton Bulls Cricket Club. Another cheeky swept delivery on the leg side for a single. It seems like Newton has definitely made up their mind in getting this game out of Ariana's hand by singles and doubles. No need to take risky shots, no need for aerial approach. Just ground game, singles and doubles. And this game is in the hand. It's in the bag. Talha Ayoub is definitely doing his part. Mohammad Tahir facing Wali Ibrahimi, who feels that it could have been a leg side wide delivery, lets the ball go altogether. But perhaps an in-swinger of some kind. Wali Ibrahimi bowls Mohammad Tahir. And now we're looking at a new game altogether. 10 runs needed and 13 deliveries. I feel like the pressure is still on Ariana. The game is getting exciting. Just 10 deliveries left. 10 runs left in just 13 deliveries. Horzan has an over left to go. Sulaiman Ahmadi has an over to go. Who will do the next delivery? Who will do the next over is the question. Very upsetting. Batsman walking down. Mohammad Tahir telling his captain, telling the dugout that I thought it was clearly a leg side wide and let it go. But the wickets flying everywhere. Excellent bowling by Wali Ibrahimi. A yorker on the left side, deceiving the batsman. He lets it go, but it hits the wickets. Excellent over so far. Just 4 runs in the first 5 deliveries and a wicket. If you don't count the extra that wide, really just 3 runs coming off the bat. So far, Wali Ibrahimi is doing what he can to help his team. Drumil Patel comes on the crease to face the last delivery of Wali Ibrahimi. Just 10 needed off of 13. This is going to be a crucial delivery. He tries to connect with the bat, but a dot delivery nonetheless. A very crucial moment in the game. Wali Ibrahimi steps up, only gave 4 runs in that over, and took a crucial wicket of currently leading most valuable player, the man of the match, Muhammad Tahir. Excellent over by Wali Ibrahimi. With Drumil Patel as a new batsman, Talha Ayub must feel like it's on him now. He has already faced 8 deliveries, scored 8 runs. There's no need for boundaries at the moment. 10 runs needed and 12 deliveries. It's his time to step up as the set batsman, as a top order batsman. It's his time to bring it home for Newton. That's at least what Newton, captain, is hoping for. What a game we have in our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, my name is Bejan, bringing you these games live. Second semi-final, first semi-final between MLC Vikings and True Warriors ended with the captain himself finishing it for True Warriors, earning a spot in the finals for True Warriors. Tamim Habibi finishing it in style. 25 runs off of just 9 deliveries, 3 massive sixes to finish the game. Earning a spot in the final for True Warriors now. We're looking at the second semi-final between Ariana American Cricket Club and Newton Bowls Cricket Club. With just 2 overs to go, 10 runs needed for Newton Bowls, still in the driver's seat. But a crucial last 2 overs yet to come. The question is whether Ariana will be able to defend these last 10 runs in the last 12 balls, or will Newton Bull come on top? Sulaiman Ahmadi about to deliver his last over. A shorter delivery, just tapped in from the right side for a quick single. Again, the mindset is to get singles and doubles and just finish this game, and that's all they really need. But a couple of dot balls could really change the scope of this game. 9 needed now in 11. Mustafa, the captain for Ariana, making some changes in the field. A new batsman, Drumil Patel, not yet set on strike. A shorter delivery, goes for a dot, putting pressure on Drumil. 9 needed off of 10. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a game in our hands. Sulaiman Ahmadi making things happen at the moment. A swing and a miss and a potential run-out opportunity, but unfortunate, it actually hits the arm of the batsman, the set batsman Talha Ayub, as he tries to make it to the crease. 1 run is scored, but it seems like Talha Ayub is injured. Let's see, hopefully nothing serious. But at the moment, the equation is simple for Newton Bowls. 8 runs off of 9 deliveries, but the set batsman injured. Could that play a role? Does Newton Bowls have anyone else that they can put in this crucial moment of the game? We will see. But what a game this is turning out to be. 86 in a T10 game ideally is not enough to defend, but it seems like Ariana is doing everything in their power to try to defend it. Newton Bulls 79 after 4, 8.3. We'll be right back.
इसी ओवर में खत्म करना 3 बॉलों पे 8 चाहिए
दिमाग लगा के उसको बता दें कि भागना बस बहुत है
Sad news for Newton Bulls as Talha Ayub gets hurt and has to come out of the game. So he's retired hurt. Still 3 deliveries to go, 8 runs, new batsman on strike. Shorter delivery, gets top edge. Will this be taken? No, it falls right in front of the batsman, the fielder, but there's a run-out opportunity and run-out is taken. Change of events, ladies and gentlemen. A run is scored, but on the second run, a run-out. And a clash between the keeper and the batsman. Hope everyone is all right. Mueed Amir, who faced that delivery, is able to connect with the ball, but it went top edge straight in the air. Just a little far from the fielder, who ended up doing pretty well in collecting the ball. It just drops to his side, picks up the ball cleanly, throws it to the keeper. An easy run out. Things are looking different now. 7 runs needed now in 8 deliveries. Your set batsman gets hurt and retired. New batsman gets out but gets a single. 7 runs needed in 8 deliveries. The par score was 67. Newton is 80. So they're still technically in the driver's seat, but it's looking a little too close. It seems like Mustafa has saved Horzang for the last over. Last delivery of this. Let's see what happens here. Goes straight. Missed field by the bowler, goes to the mid-off fielder, who had a run-out opportunity but does not hit the wickets. 1 run, 1 crucial run at the end of the day. We're now looking at 6 runs needed in just 7 deliveries. This is the last ball of this delivery. Will Drumil Patel get a single as someone who's been there slightly longer than Tawqif Khan, the captain, who has now come? Oh, where he go for a big hit? The intention is a big hit, and he does connect, but the ball drops right in front of the long on fielder. Another single is taken, ladies and gentlemen. Just 5 runs needed in the last over, and it's looking like it's going to be a close match. Just 5 runs in that over. Suleiman Ahmadi definitely did his part. Ghorzang will be delivering the last delivery, and he has to defend 5 runs. This game is getting very close. The second semi-final between Ariana American Cricket Club and Newton Bulls CC, where Mustafa Ariana American Cricket Club's captain won the toss and elected to bat first and only scored 86 runs. Newton Bulls doing its part to chase that 87-run target. And we have come down to the last over where only 5 runs is needed by Newton. And we have very likely Ghorzang who's coming in to attack the last over. His first over went pretty cleanly just for 7 runs. Will he be able to defend 5 runs? We shall see. 2 fresh batsmen on strike. And here we go, the first delivery by Ghorzang. A much straight delivery, inside edge. Goes in the leg slip for a single. Runs are definitely coming. Captain now on strike. Newton Bulls need just 4 runs and 5 deliveries. Tawqif Khan, the captain of Newton Bulls, now on strike, facing Ghorzang. Wide on the offside by Ghorzang. This is where pressures are built. The young man is definitely under pressure. Now just 3 runs needed and 5 deliveries. Extras are not acceptable, but obviously the intention is to keep the ball on the offside. Much better delivery. Captain is able to connect it. It slices it on the deep point, and they're able to get 2 runs. And it seems like the game is tied. Still 4 deliveries to go. Dugout, Newton side, on their feet, cheering. A dot delivery. 3 balls to go, just 1 needed. The young man Ghorzang definitely under pressure. Everybody inside the circle need to defend the single. The captain slices the ball. It goes over the point. A single is scored. Newton Bulls comes on top, beating Ariana American Cricket Club and clinching a place in the final to play for the final trophy. What a game this turned out to be. Hard luck to Ariana Cricket Club. They chose to bat first. Were only able to put 86 on the board, and Newton needed to get 87 to win, and they successfully did in 9.4 overs. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a quick break at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. we will bring you the final match of this T10 league between Newton Bulls and True Warriors. It will be a cracking match. Looking forward to it. Thank you for watching. This is Bejan signing out. See you at 2:30.